Hello, welcome to Draw for Initiative. This is Tina, I'm Sarah, we're artists and we do love board gaming. So we decided, well, let's combine the two and paint scenes from board games that we enjoy to play. And today it's a very lovely game, Viticulture. It's a competitive game for 1 to 6 players. By saying competitive, for one player there's a different version in there. If you're 13 years or older, you can enjoy this game for 45 to 90 minutes. And up in the iCards is the link to the Gamers Couch that my hubby and I shot for this game. What did you focus on when painting?
Getting drunk!
No. I'm blue. Oh no, blue is different in English than it is in German.
Damn it. I thought I might try it.
Yeah, well, you could be blue after you're blue. And now you guys have to decide which blue is which.
Yeah, so I had the intention from the beginning just to work with about 2, maximum 3 colors. And just experiment a little. And yeah, I had a picture in mind, as you pretty much the same minute as she as you suggested we might draw viticulture.
Yeah.
So
well, it's a cool painting. I can already tease that. You will see in a minute. Well, I focused on the warm summer evening colors when you're sitting on your vineyard, you're done working, and you're enjoying the produce of your work, meaning red wine. So, yeah.
So atmospheric. I adore it.
Thank you. Well, check out how it came together and in the end, vote which painting you like best this week. See you then. And there we are.
Yay!
We're sober. We're not having wine now, but we're painting wine at least.
And we are both starting out with the bottle.
Most important thing.
Both asymmetric.
Of course.
As we are just correcting it later on. Both the right side a little more down than the left side.
I mean, yeah, I do have trouble with drawing symmetric things.
I think everyone does it.
Butterflies are the worst.
But they aren't really symmetric.
I know, and that's my excuse for having a very, very wonky butterfly, but yeah, I do have trouble with that. But anyway, I mean, it's on my painting, it's supposed to be a really old bottle, so they weren't manufactured in a factory or something.
Makes sense.
They can be very wonky. Don't look at me like that. Just describe what you're drawing.
I'm just sketching out a bit. It won't be really... probably it won't be really obvious until the painting's outlined and finished. At least I had that problem. I noticed that. Again, I'm pretty much experimenting, and again, I'm drawing with my favorite color, purple.
Yeah.
So, not much new around there.
We got something in common there. By the way, folks, Tina took 47 minutes, and I did take 77, and I'm already coloring.
Still, I was faster than you.
Yeah, but now I am faster.
So there's a lot of yellow, nice colors.
I went for Tuscany and sunset there, so I didn't go for a blue sky but a yellow sky.
Yeah, I was there watching, like this time breathing down your neck.
Literally,
quite literally. And I was just like, oh, that looks so nice, such warm colors, I want to be there.
Yeah, I want to drink that wine and sit on a porch.
And just enjoy the sun. Yeah, that was quite literally my feeling that I had and when I watched your drawing.
Same. I wanted to be there as well.
So next video is gonna be from the Toscana, and have fun.
Yes, that's...
We have to book a flight now. Goodbye.
See you then. No, for reals. And funny thing though is I have most of the warm colors and you're having very cold colors, which fits with your painting very well because yours is in a cellar and it's cold and moist down there usually, so
also
I think it's fun.
The main focal point of my picture is a person that is drunk. I don't know if you have an fitting English saying, but in German, when someone is drunk, you call him blue.
Yeah.
So blue wasted was the color to go. When someone's wasted, in German you call them blue. And so it was quite fitting.
Yes, very much so.
I like in your color. In your painting, how you don't have those sharp lines, but you have quite fine shadows, and it looks quite photorealistic.
It's pretty blurry.
Yeah, and that's
on the table.
That makes
the wine.
Yeah.
You say blurry? No.
It makes it so. How do you say that? Weich, soft.
Soft, very soft. Yeah.
Yeah. Which again fits the theme and the lighting and.
I wasn't sure if I would do ink line work at all, so I went with really soft lines, and then only once I had all the color down, all the shading, I decided, okay, I'm gonna have a bit of ink.
Me too.
But I thought, well, maybe I can just do watercolors and not have ink. So I shaded with watercolors in a way that would work even if I would have not used ink later. So I guess that worked a bit. I was having a lot of trouble with the glass, but not with the bottle though.
Really?
Yeah, because, the bottle is not see-through, but I wanted to show, it's a glass, you have a bit of distortion there, but it's clear glass, and you see through right away, so I had a bit of trouble there on the stem with the color reflections, and
I didn't really notice that you had any trouble with it, because I just thought it looked perfect to me. I really,
you make me blush.
I really adore this special painting of yours, because it's like it shows the love you have for wine.
Yeah, I mean, I love wine,
and it makes a certain atmosphere I really enjoy, and just seeing that painting makes me feel that again and again. So I could watch that painting for days and hours.
I will give you contact lenses with that painting on it, so you can always see it.
Well,
you
that might distract me.
You will get sick of it right away. But yeah, I really like. Funny enough, though, you have very soft coloring as well. Was that intended, or was it by accident, or did you want to do something like the week before with Seven Wonders, like having these really blurry colorings?
This time I just tried to pretty much take two basic colors and just work with them. I had that with Forbidden Island. I just took two kinds of blue and tried to do something, and it was interesting. It was a real challenge. So I wanted to try it again with my favorite colors, but I added also some finished purple, which was in the range. I just didn't want to mix all of it.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like lining beforehand. I just wanted to see what I could do just with those colors without adding any different color. But later on, I noticed it's too blurry. There's no foreground, no background. It's really just one blurry mess. And that was the point where I asked you how I could do the lines without destroying the atmosphere and without adding too much.
Yeah.
And you can see later what she suggested to me and what I tried. I was quite happy with that. Until I saw your picture, then I was just like, nah, damn it.
No, we have very similar approaches to that particular painting. I mean, sometimes we're so close, and sometimes we're so far apart with what we do and what we want to accomplish, what kind of feeling we want to transport. And I think with you, it's the quiet feeling, that you have when you're drunk and you're almost passing out, that kind of quiet. And with me, it's more the serene quiet. So I think we just succeeded in transporting that different kind of quietness in our paintings. So
although mine, I admit, has a little more depressing impression, I guess.
Do you ever have that when you're drinking alcohol and you maybe have a glass too much, where you have the point that you get slightly depressed and then
like melancholic?
But not the slight melancholic, but like really melancholic, and then you feel, I should go to bed now, and just sleep.
Yeah, I sometimes had that.
Yeah, so I think that's what your painting transports. Yeah. It's that feeling.
So color can make a real big difference.
Yes.
So there you can see how I drew my lines. I was doing that scribbling thing that Sarah sometimes does in some of her pictures. And it was fun. I had no clue how it would turn out. And I was a bit afraid, but at this point I was pretty much like, oh, never mind, the picture's already, like, it doesn't turn out how I wanted, so I can't really mess it.
Why were you afraid? Because of not feeling in control with one straight line, but scribbling, and then you maybe go off the path?
I had no experience with doing that scribbling thing for my paintings, and I was just like, I don't want to screw it up anymore, but I thought, well, I don't like it at this point, so I can't just really do anything worse.
It's once you have practiced that scribbly line a bit more, it might feel weird to you to have really controlled lines then afterwards. That would be then the scary thing, and not the scribbly lines anymore, because you can correct if you go slightly off. It's totally weird. Meanwhile, for me, since I do the scribbly line so often, it's weird to have one straight line that is not done with a brush but with a marker. It's like, anxiety over again. So, yeah. It just feels like an illustration in the sketchbook this way.
Yeah.
Which, at least makes me feel like, oh, I don't mind if I scroll it up. It's just a sketchbook drawing, though it's not, and I know it. But it's just, I'm less anxious if I do that line work.
Just like I said, in the end, I really liked the outcome.
Yeah.
It was, it also does seem a little like an illustration, I think. And it's the first time I took a marker like that.
I really like them for a reason.
I know, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that regularly because I'm more of a line person.
Yeah, you are. No, you're pretty meticulous with your line work, and that's the way of effort I put into coloring for me, not so much the line work. So I get why you say, I really want them to go where they go, you know? It's just, Anyway.
Sync is on, always.
Yes.
So we're already almost done.
Almost done, yeah.
I just wanted you to repeat that part you told me about, that wine colors.
So in the glass, And now I'm being a total jackass here. But the lower right-hand side is a Merlot color, and the upper left is a Cabernet. Because it's way more red, the Merlot is more bluish, so I pretty much have 2 different red wines in my glass, which is so not real, but could also be just a Cabernet with shading. So, yeah. Yeah, wine nerd.
It's just so adorable when she does that. I really like that, because usually we have Daniel explaining the draw to us, and in this particular area, she's like
this is how it goes. This is how it's done.
And she's so fascinated by that, but it's really ansteckend.
It's catching.
Yeah.
It's infectious. I'm infecting you with my love for wine.
Well, I drink that stuff when it stands before me, but
you know, when we open the next bottle of wine, I will show you how the pros drink wine. It's scary and it's weird, but the flavors that I told you that you can taste that way. You just pretty much suck in a lot of air with a tiny sip of wine, and then you have the taste explosions. Where you can
like you eat soup in China,
for example, but way less liquid, way more air, and then you can say, "Oh, I taste cheese," which sounds totally cocky, but you can taste different kinds of flavors in wine that way. And yeah, I'm gonna show you. It's weird. We're gonna giggle a lot.
Maybe we should make a video about that. Could be fun.
Are you sure? I'm up for it. Just for jokes.
Dear audience, let us know if you wanna see us tasting wine, getting drunk, getting wasted, possibly with some really good wine.
Yeah, we can have that in the Taco Clock vlog. And today we show you how to get wasted. No, it's yeah, I just love wine. That's it. And wine needs to have a bit of line work, so that's why I'm finishing off with the same marker.
That was quite nice.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm too. So yeah, these are our paintings. We were sober when we painted, and we're sober voicing over. Now imagine us being drunk. Good luck with that. So anyways, we hope you enjoyed watching along. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below, as well as let us know which one of these paintings you prefer this week and what other games you want us to paint. And also, maybe which wine we should try for Tina's first real wine tasting. I don't know. Whatever. Just leave us a feedback. We love it. And we'll see you very soon. Next Wednesday, 9 a.m. CT. Bye!